Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is the first video I'm doing about Journalyourdecember. It's a challenge I came up with together with Ilse Kleijer from Ik Met Liefde. And together we made this prompts list for December. You can also find it on our Instagram and Facebook accounts, of course, because the challenge is made for Instagram. And we are using the hashtag Journalyourdecember. So if you make something from our prompts list, make sure to use this hashtag so we can find what you made. Ilse and I are going to do all the prompts, or at least we are going to try to do all the prompts. On Instagram we are taking turns in that I will be doing Stencil and Ilse will be doing ticket and so on, but probably will be doing all the prompts. We will be doing all the prompts, I think, because we are really excited about our challenge. We have made this challenge in English and in Dutch, so the prompts are also available in Dutch if you're from the Netherlands like we are, so you can join us as well. But we will all be using the hashtag Journalyourdecember, and we sure hope that lots of people will be joining us in this challenge. I will be doing it in my planner, in my ring bound, since you already know that I converted my journaling to ring bound planning, so I will be doing my prompts in my ring bound as well. For the 1st of December, and I'm prepping this, so it's not December yet, but I wanted to make this video on time. I will be using a new dashboard, and so this will be my December dashboard. And on the back there will be the 1st of December, and I will make a layout on a piece of watercolor paper, and this is Tomio River paper because my dashboards are made from watercolor paper, and I always journal on Tomio River because that's my favorite paper to use together with watercolor. So I will be using these, and I'm going to stop my introduction for now, and we will be going to my process video, which is sped up because I'm not that fast of a journaler and I want to show you everything I do. So I will be doing a voiceover, and let's go and watch that. So let's start journaling. Our first prompt is stencils, so I will be using my favorite stencils for this layout. And I start with making a background with the Ken Oliver color bursts, powders, and I will be using these teal and blue colors on my pages. And as you see, I put some of the color on there, then I'll dry it a little and use a paper towel to get a bit of the color off, because the pigments are very intense and I'm always a bit heavy-handed with using color, so I'm wiping a little bit of that color off before I completely dry it. And when my background is dry, I can use my favorite stencil with some modeling paste. I really love hexagon stencils, and I love hexagons always. On every spread I could use them together with circles probably, but I really like the texture that you get with using modeling paste. And this modeling paste has to be completely dry before I can go any further with my journaling. And I will be letting this air dry because when I was filming this it was kind of late, so I decided to come back another day. That's why you will see some changing in the light. This is during the day and the sun began to shine, so it will get a little brighter even later on this video. In my background I'm now stamping some background stamps created by Femke Kokke. She is a Dutch designer, and I really like these background stamps. She just brought them out, and if you want to get them, check out her website on femkekokke.nl. My second favorite stencil is this number stencil, and I use it all the time to get my date on the page, and I also use the letters to make words, but in this spread I only use it to make the one for the 1st of December. And then I stamped the word December and 2018. And then I decided I needed some splatters in my background. So I'm using some dark blue and some green, blue, like tealish color, watercolor, just to add a little, some lighter splatters. Then I thought I could make some more hexagons on craft because I wanted to use craft on the right page, and I thought it would be cool to add some hexagon in craft on the left page. So then I will be using this stencil, another hexagon stencil. I'm so bummed out that this stencil isn't available anymore because the shop that I bought it from doesn't sell it anymore, and I get a lot of questions where this stencil is from, and I have really got no idea. So if someone is watching this and knows where this stencil is from, please let me know, and even better, let me know if it's still available somewhere, because I really would like to have a spare one. And now it's time to get all the pieces I collected to use on these pages together and glue them on there. And while I was laying all the pieces down, I thought something was missing in the left corner, so I cut out some little hexagons to even the pages out. And as you see on the right, I used some dies I cut out with the Elizabeth Craft Designs dies that are from the Planner Essentials line. I'm in the Planner Essentials design team for Elizabeth Craft, so I'm really used to using these dies in my journaling lately, and I really love them. So I will be gluing this background die on there, and then my girl will go on top of it. And I stamped this little tag, and I will be placing that behind my girl. I drew this girl with a friend of mine while I was showing her how I draw and how I color in my girls. So it was just a little test for me, but I really liked how she turned out, so I thought it would be nice to use her on these pages. And then it's time to finish these pages. You see me placing some reinforcement rings. They are also dies from Elizabeth Craft Design, and I really like them to reinforce the holes in my Tommy River paper, because that somehow I'm always afraid that it will rip. So with these rings I'm good to go. The last thing I add is a sticker from Tim Holtz and some crosses with a black marker. I hope you liked watching this video and that you join us with Journal Your December. Please use the hashtag when you do join us, and I hope to see you later. Bye!